All right, everybody, welcome back to Great Jimbabwe. Play Slay the Spire. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm feeling, I think I'm feeling the silent. I think I'm feeling around to the silent. Let's change it up again. Let's try to keep things interesting. All right. Boss swap, rare colorless. I'm going to take the rare colorless, not the three I was looking for. Random attacks into the draw pile. Skill in hand, draw two and put one back. I'll try a thinking ahead. Yeah, that works. Let's start there, and then let's go challenge an elite, and then we'll make a decision at that point. We've got the Guardian. I see no reason not to play our nice new shiny gold card. Put a card on top of the draw. Yeah, let's go like that. And that's not a horrible start. So, there's no other way to put this. I feel like Wifey is eavesdropping again. And I hope she's listening up there. She claims, quote unquote, to be catching up on work. I think she's lying. I'm calling her out right here. I mean, I know that Grays is still going up there. And my buddies and I, we have a little joke we like to make about Grays where maybe the doctors stop banging each other, more people would live. Definitely would be a welcome change at, is it Sloan Memorial? I don't even know what it's called. Something Memorial Hospital. But they don't. And bad things seem to keep happening out there. But hey, maybe that doesn't matter to Wifey. She just wants to eavesdrop on the next episode of The One Last Ride. Wants to hear how things are going. And let's be honest, recently, they're going pretty bad. They have not... let's put a strike back. We have not been killing it in the efficiency department. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm at peace with going 1 and 7 on the defect. I feel like you can maybe block all the damage and then go for the KO next turn. Let me tell you about what just went down up there, by the way, prior to this episode. We're sitting down, we're watching a little TV, we're catching up on some shows. Do I want to remove here? I think I want to remove. I think I'm going to take out a strike. Wifey offers me an ice cream bar, and I'm like, yeah, that'd be great. I would love to, like, you know, share an ice cream bar with you. Like, that'd be great. What do you guys think about this? I get one. I'm like sitting there kind of chilling and eating it. And then I look over. Wifey's not eating an ice cream bar. That's crazy. I feel like I was under the impression we were going to sit there and kind of enjoy this together. And then she goes, oh, it was the last one. I don't know, guys. I feel like I've been misled. And now I think I have to go out in the dead of winter, in the bitter cold, where it was recently snowing, and hunt down more ice cream bars after this, because I feel too bad. I can't sit there eating an ice cream bar by myself while Wifey doesn't get one. That's terrible. Like a Noxious Fumes here. I think Nox is pretty good as a Guardian. Anyways, I was most upset. Can I get anybody here? Let's go like this, and let's play the potion, I think. So once this episode is over, I'm going to go hunt down some ice cream bars and perhaps some whole milk for the children. The children. They are lacking in milk, apparently, for tomorrow. Actually, I probably didn't need both. I don't know. I would have taken a little chip damage there. We'll see how this goes. Draw two. Trying to be a little more particular about when we take hits. Maybe we're at that stage of Slay the Spire Ascension levels. But you know what? We're still slowly making our way up the Spire. We're not doing that bad. and we get through the AoE fight without an AoE card besides Noxious. Should I go double Noxious Fumes? I mean, we do... That's not discard, though. I'll try 2 Noxious Fumes. I think that sets us up nicely for the boss. We get none of them here. I'm kind of worried we might just die to the Gremlin Knob, unfortunately, but... Yeah. May have made some poor choices along the way here. 27. I'll throw out a defend. We'll see. It's going to get close. Maybe we're still at that Ascension level where it's not quite as bad to go in with not enough damage against the knob. We get the Regal Pillow. I think Terror is good enough. And you know what? Give me the rest with Regal Pillow. We don't have that much gold after giving it all up. I'm ready to challenge this guy for their ice cream bars. Give me all your ice cream bars. On top of the draw pile, huh? I mean, I guess you can go like that. Why did I discard the defend? That was an interesting decision. That's the nice way of putting that. I'm a Noxious, a nice Survivor. We can start stripping some of this artifact. Getting this first century down. I don't think we're dead here. I think we're doing okay. Let's just let the Noxious Fumes catch up to these guys. These sentries are going to choke on the Noxious Fumes for sure. Anyways, the ice cream escapades. Most displeased. Alright, we got one down here. That's good. Let's go like this. Yeah. Well, and some good news. My company Christmas party was this past weekend, and that went pretty well. Sitters fell through, so I was flying solo this year. But I did get one of the merit awards. I've won a couple over the years, and it felt pretty good. Got the Pioneer Award, which was you know, somebody who's going out and building some new stuff that's been well received. So, patting myself on the back for that one. It's like a blur. Bottled Lightning. I gotta imagine thinking ahead is worth it there. Blue Candle. We do not... Bottled Lightning, good. We didn't really have a great skill. And then Regal Pillow and the Blue Candle, not really what we're looking for. I feel like we can beat another Elite, though. I will take Pain with Blue Candle. That's like the one big upside there. Yeah, our party's always pretty good. Like, they rent out a little space and hotel, and let's do thinking ahead first. We can put a defend back. I guess we're going to draw it anyway. I'm tempted to go. I'm going to play... I feel like sometimes the Shiv potion, like, don't worry about holding that one too much. Yeah, and we got to work down this wizard. Now we've got the shield and the wizard, though. That's always scary. Here, go, no! Did we get this guy here, though? Unfortunate. Big hit. Yeah, they ran a hotel, though. Like, you know, it's always good catering, and, like, they've been doing buffet style. They actually used to do plates, but I think buffet style is a little bit better, to be honest with you. So, kind of like a little bit of that stereotypical company party vibe to it, but it's always a good time. It's a good group. And the open bar doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt when it comes to, like, loosening people up a little bit. I'll take a calculated gamble. Do I want? I cannot do that. Let's see if we can get both Noxious out there. This will be our last turn, though, because we are going to get poison on this guy. All right. Now you go ahead and smack him, I think. Not the best way we could have done that, but I mean, I guess you'd get rid of calculated gamble. But yeah, even with everything going on, our company seems to be doing okay, I guess. Still growing, and we're definitely a small group, not a by no means a 30,000 person company here, but chugging along. And that's like, I think, as best as you can hope for these days. At least probably in this year. Seems like, you know, a lot of places are cutting folks, so happy to be a part of a place that's growing for sure. Feels good. Lizard tail is good, by the way. I'll take a dash. This is a weird build. I don't know if this is good or bad. I mean, I'm gonna keep taking the spirit poop. Give me the spirit poop. That's just fun, man. That guy in the loft, he might take it later. You never know. Is 28 HP enough? I think yes, with two potions. Thinking ahead won't exhaust. I kind of like the idea of stacking poison a little faster, though, because that's how I'm going to beat this guy. We're just going to play defends and then start, we didn't get either of them there. Highly unfortunate. Give me the power in that case. Probably should have gone for that first, but that's okay. Let's take an attack potion too while we're at it. Bane. We can flip this guy, and we got the poison going. Now we want to get our Noxious out there. It took us a little longer than you would have liked. We will draw a defend here, and I will... we can't play it. Another big brain play from Jimbabwe. Yeah, that's okay, though. That's okay. Yeah, that's looking just fine. I feel like Blur is pretty decent against the Guardian, too. Stacking up the poison. And yeah, we're gonna get through this one okay. Can't imagine something going so horribly awry here that we don't that we don't make it at this point. Yeah, we can definitely go like that. And now we just Netflix and chill. Speaking of Netflix, you think they're really acquiring like HBO and all those places? It's kind of crazy. I feel like something's going to come up where maybe that doesn't stick. That is the Jimbabwe prediction. That's I don't know. Seems like that's becoming a little bit too much of a monopoly. But maybe this administration won't do anything about it. I think Adrenaline, though, is good. Wraith form, obviously great. I really just love Adrenaline. Wraith form is great, too. Transform 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could just transform all, like, 9 cards. Hard to imagine a situation where that doesn't go well for us. And with that in mind, what, 2 more Adrenalines? I think this is a high roll. Honestly, Outmaneuver kind of fits. There's a lot of high-cost cards in here, but Bullet Time, I mean, you go Adrenaline, Bullet Time, play everything. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm seeing opportunity there. We got the champ. The champ. We have 289 gold. I think this shop is worth a visit. So let's start there. I'm not sure how to do this. I want the energy, I think. Call me crazy. And I might be. Oh wait, we should do, should have choked first, but Okay. That was a good turn. That additional pop of choke probably would have been helpful there. Got lots of adrenaline, though. Okay. Maybe we're well suited to floor fights. Cloak and Dagger kind of works with choke. I think a well-laid plans could be... I don't take well-laid plans enough. I say it every time. Let's take it. We do have an X-Cost card. I think Gremlin Horde is really good. I think Tungsten Rod is really good. I think we have a lot... Spoiled for choice here. A removal? I don't think matters quite as much these days. I mean, Chemical X, I do... You guys know I have a sweet spot for Chemical X. I'm tempted to, like, pull a Noxious. And then we're getting close to, like, an infinite. Maybe not an infinite, but, like, playing, like, most of our cards in a turn. Gremlin Horn is good, though. Doesn't help against the champ. I'm gonna take Gremlin Horn. We've taken Chemical X a lot. It's definitely burned me a couple of times. Let's try something different. Vajra's good. A little extra damage is always welcome. And the Gremlin Horn is pretty good in this fight. What do we want to put back? I don't think Noxious is like critical here. Although, I'm kind of like put back, neutralize maybe. I mean, we can draw this with Dagger Throw. Not if we want to play Bullet Time. Tough call. I feel like you put back Noxious. And then you play Bullet Time, Terror this guy, Choke this guy. We have to discard. Maybe not my finest decision. We cannot draw. Or maybe a lacking on the defensive side of the ball a little bit. An after image would hit the spot, I think. Nice. Not terrible, though. Got a potion. A piercing whale, I think, is takeable here. Another fight where I think we got something going here. Let's play Choke on this guy early. Let's weaken this guy. Terror this guy. We can put something back. I don't think I need Survivor. Because I can Piercing Whale. Let's play that for the choke value. Taking no damage here. Okay. I made the executive decision to take that guy out. I like well-laid plans. I think I will go with that. Let's not play the Survivor, and let's keep Dash. Dash is an attack, so it doesn't get impacted by this guy's little Hex ability. I think you've tried Bullet Time here. Adrenaline first, maybe? Bullet Time. Predator. Dash. Dash. I think that's a pretty solid turn. Don't play with Bullet Time too often, but I mean, I feel like what we have does kind of work with it. Somehow we're getting some value out of Choke too. I'm tempted for another Piercing Whale. Tempted enough. Let's try an Elite. I think we can beat these guys. I think we can do it. Let's definitely think ahead. I'll put a Sender's Bane back on the on the pile there. Bullet Time. Now let's not play Dagger Throw before we need to. Piercing Whale's good. And then we can do this for sure. Can't draw more. I'll take the Colorless Potion. Let's see if we can take out one of these guys. And Swift Strike does it, right? Unfortunately, we cannot draw more. That is an anti-synergy for sure. Take a little hit here. Throwing that curse back in, kind of a... I think it actually worked out. May not have looked like it there, but like we put Ascender's Bane back in. But I wanted to play more cards, and we barely got the guy on the right, so I actually think that was okay. Let's see, 16. That guy's done. We'll take a leg sweep, I think. We don't have to rush our way through here. Yeah, a couple of adrenalines hit the spot. I think we can go ahead and play outmaneuver, and then you can still play skewer. Don't forget, 0 damage, but you do get the benefit of the choke. Let's keep piercing wail. Try to minimize the damage here, and we're gonna get another relic. Nice. The prayer wheel, an additional card reward from our normal enemies. Upgraded repairs, or prepared is definitely worth it. And you know what? I kind of like the idea. We have the warped tongs. Let's rest and maybe challenge another elite. Now this way would be 2. Let's see what happens here first. We do get a combat. Okay. We would love to see piercing whale. We do get it. I'll draw 2 again. 2 cards to discard, huh? I think I'll just discard the 2 that I got. Because we don't need block here. Because we're going to piercing whale. Noxious. I could draw and hope for adrenaline, but I'm not going to risk pulling in cards we'd rather have. We would not have got adrenaline. We have 0. I mean, now you're looking at a pretty good shot at it. No, I'll save the potion. I think we can take 4 damage. I think we could take 4. Especially if we want to challenge an elite coming up here. I feel like we've got these guys under control. Now you start popping the adrenaline. Can't draw. The anti-synergy rears its ugly head again. Keep the calculated gamble. That might save us from some days here. And you know what? I'll just keep it again. I'm out of my comfort zone here again, people. This is not the usual silent plan I usually go for. Catalyst. I don't think we can do much with that. We do have Noxious. Alright, never mind. We'll go for it. I think I'm happy with just Catalyst. Ornamental Fan. We play some attacks. Can we take down 2 elites? We have Lizard Tail. I'm going to try it. Let's go. We can do this. I mean, last time we took down like 4 elites, right? In a row. Bullet time cheaper is pretty good. That might help us with our anti-synergies. I'm going to make Thinking Ahead stick in the deck. We're drawing it every time, first time. Let's get that to do something for us. And you know what? Give me a fire potion. I think we need a little bit of extra little boost here. I could see that happening, particularly against this clown. Okay. Thinking ahead. I'll put... Tough call. I'll put an outmaneuver back. And we're going to adrenaline anyway. Alright. Let's see here. I'm going to piercing whale. Noxious. Well-laid plans. Let's stop there. I'll keep dash for some block. 2 damage is not bad. Very manageable. Let's go like this. Dash, piercing whale, slice. Skewer does not do anything here, I don't think. And I cannot draw. I'll keep calculated gamble. This looks like this turn looks like it might have some juice. Okay, let's go with the choke. Let's go with a terror. We'll draw. Don't think we need calculated gamble here, and we're not going to be able to play all of these. Would I rather play dash or predator? I think dash for the block. Or should I leg sweep? Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We can even carry over one whole block. Huge. I'll draw 3. And we'll definitely ditch 2 wounds. Draw 2 more. And I don't think we need skewer here. Calculated gamble probably also not necessary. But bullet time very strong here. Let's leg sweep. Slice. Can play out maneuver for free. Predator. We can actually just ditch calculated gamble and then catalyst. And it's actually looking like we can always potion, but we don't need to. And just take this guy down. Okay. And Snecko's Skull. That really works nicely with our Noxious. We have a little something going here. Draw 2. Okay. What do we put back on top? We're going to draw it again anyway, so don't think too much about it. Let's choke somebody. And you know what? Let's just attack this guy hard. Got him down to 13. Let's not forget, if we can knock this guy out, we get energy and a draw. So, with that in mind, let's take him down. Piercing Whale. Noxious Fumes. Let's keep leg sweep. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Adrenaline. Adrenaline. We can terror one of these guys. Draw 2, discard 2. I'm not going to keep outmaneuver. I think I'm not going to keep the other Noxious. Give me a thinking ahead. Well, we can play all those. I'll put Blur back. I'll put leg sweep back because we're going to play bullet time. Predator, dash, slice. Can't draw anymore. That's okay. Wifey, if you're still listening, that went pretty well. I'm still mad at you about the ice cream bars. Let's see, and then like that, and like that. Okay. We're cruising right along. Another prepared is interesting to me. I'll take a second upgraded prepared. I keep saying repaired. I'm not going to upset the balance with a dagger spray. Do you think some AoE would be nice? I'm not saying it wouldn't be nice. Whoa. Kind of a big attack here. Let's draw 2. We don't need catalyst for sure. I will upgrade all of these. Okay, Piercing Whale. Noxious. 13 plus, do we do 23? Yeah. Get some energy back. We can play the other Noxious. I like that. Okay. Let's put Terror on this guy. Bullet time. I'll discard Calculated and Survivor. Let's get some energy next turn, taking no damage. We will get a KO here, but we do want to keep in mind, even though he's unlethal, we knock him out, we get the bonus energy. So let's remember that. Draw 2, discard 2. Let's discard these guys. And then a bullet time. We got some bonus draw, and we got some bonus energy coming, and a lot of poison going. 10 by 3. Draw 2. Catalyst looking pretty good here. I don't see us playing Skewer. We're going to discard 2, though. I mean, we got it anyway, but we're taking down the Gremlin leader. We took no damage in those fights. Maybe I underestimated our build here. Kunai, very, very, very good. Scaling block, and you're always happy to add a malaise. And honestly, I'm feeling good enough with our poison. Upgraded malaise seems right to me. Now, let's keep in mind, this guy will clear poison, so we got to keep that in the back of our heads here. Draw 2. Discard, I think, Choke and Catalyst this early. Draw some more. Put a card back on. It doesn't really matter what it is, because we're going to draw it here. Draw more cards. Just keep drawing cards. I don't think Slice is a big part of the immediate plan. Terror, Noxious. Hit him with the malaise right out of the gate. We could have saved it, but pretty happy. Pretty happy with that. We'll leg sweep here. So let's get the curse out of our deck. We'll keep our piercing whales for the hairier parts of this fight. I'm like, well-laid plans, outmaneuver's fine. And keep calculated gamble. The Ice Cream Bandit is starting to think. Alright. Not attacking. We can adrenaline here. Bullet time. We have the block already. With 3 energy... To do 2 to discard. Discard Catalyst, I think. Let's get more energy next turn and keep Skewer. The poison's starting to chip away at this guy. We're hanging tough. I don't see a way for us. Well, we could dagger throw. Okay. Yeah, dagger throw into a thinking ahead. Put Catalyst on the top of the draw pile. Bullet time. Choke. Dash. He is not... Well, he's going to be next turn, unfortunately. I'm looking at... So when you get this guy to half HP, he's like split, kind of like the slime boss, and I think we're there. No. Has to be below 50%. Even better. You'll love to see it. I don't think we need these just yet. Let's keep drawing cards, though. Somebody do the math on how likely that was. So there was 13 cards in the discard. We discarded 2 piercing whales, shuffled the 13 and drew 2 more piercing whales. Gotta believe the stats say that's unlikely. But now I'm like, do you discard the bad piercing whale in like a blur? I will keep Catalyst in the hope that it gets upgraded. Let's see what happens here. It does get upgraded. We can do 90 damage on that, but he's going to clear the poison here. Play that last. Yeah, that was the right decision. We're taking minimal damage. Can't say I've thought to try this strategy. I feel like Burst is good with this deck. Not too many decks that aren't good with the Cursed Keep. We have some strong relics stacked up. Donu Deca. I think an After Image would still be good. No shops late here, so we're seeing our last shop, more or less. Unless we go to these question marks, which is, you know, I mean, we do have Forest Elite on this. I mean, the only way we don't is... No, we have a Forest Elite here. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. I like this. I'll play Terror. Burst Adrenaline might have been good there. Don't think we need that just yet. Okay. Curses are out. Good Piercing Whale. We can discard here. That's some major strength down. Don't get the well-laid plans out, unfortunately. I think you get the Gremlin Horn pop here for taking out this Darkling, so let's try that. Start with the thinking ahead. Put a card on top, huh? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We will not draw. Just remember that. I'll malaise this guy. Oh, so you can get the draw if you get him with poison, though. Interesting little wrinkle there. Discard Catalyst and Survivor, I think. Huge. Let's go. 14 gold. I think I'd rather have the potions I have. I like Escape Plan here, I think. I actually think Bouncing Flask against Donu Deca to strip some of that artifact might be okay, and we have Catalyst too. Pretty good in this fight, that's for sure. On top of the draw pile... How about this Piercing Whale? Draw again, now we're discarding 2. Okay. Might have misplayed that a little bit. I don't know. This has been a bad turn. Let's go like this, at least. We can block a little bit that way. Not my finest moment there. But I still think we can do something here. Bullet time. Bouncing Flask. All right, now we're just waiting for the poison. And by the way, we still have Lizard Tail, so don't be too hard on me. We got a little extra help here if we need it. I don't think we're playing Slice against these guys, most likely. I just got 8. We can do this, actually. Bouncing Flask very strong against a single target. End our turn. Here we go. So we've started going through the Christmas movie montage, as is tradition. And tonight I watched Santa Claus is Coming to Town with our kids. We kind of split it in half, so our daughter watched the first half with us when she was a little upset the other day. But on top of that, our son got to watch a little bit of it tonight, so he enjoyed it. I think that's one of those old, like, kind of stop motion looking movies, and I feel like it actually holds up okay. I feel like it's got an pretty interesting, like, writing for like a movie intended for small children. This is kind of our last guaranteed shop, right? I think footwork, is that good enough? We don't have that many ways to just block, though. Nah. Toxic egg pre-upgraded skills. I feel like an additional piercing whale maybe is okay, and then you just hold, like, question mark. There's 3 question mark spaces, 4, maybe 5. I'm gonna bank. I think one of those is gonna be a shop. That's the... My money is on potential shop here. I want the bomb. I just like the bomb, okay? I think we'll take madness, though, if you hit the bomb. Just not... It's not max HP, just regular HP. Free madness. Has he gone insane? This is about where I blow it most of the time, so let's just be clear on that, too. I don't think you need escape plan. Don't think that's like a critical part of the game plan here. But yeah, we watched a few. I'm trying to think what else. We watched Four Christmases is big. My wife and I watch that one like every year. That's kind of an underrated movie, I think. Vince Vaughn and the whole... And like, I'm trying to think. Reese Witherspoon, right? Dude, he's like, "Hi, Joseph, we'll swaddle this baby." It's good stuff. Oh, man, always good. Let's go like that. Adrenaline? Madness. Terror is free. I don't know if that's really what we wanted there. A piercing whale leg sweep, I think. Yeah, but if you haven't seen that one, go check it out. It's pretty good. Guess we'll start there. I think that turn didn't go that well, somehow. We're not the most consistent, but we're not the least consistent. All right, if we need to use a potion to, like, get a little extra juice, we're going to do it. Because we will get a little bit of a bonus. I don't think we're going to need it. I think that is pretty good. Elf is still on the list right now. We have not watched Elf yet. That is one that's, it's waiting for its moment. I mean, there's no doubt we're going to watch it for sure. Definitely one of my favorites. Keep Burst for sure. And then you have your usual It's a Wonderful Life and, you know, some of the classics. We haven't gotten to all those yet. I feel like Four Christmases has grown on my list of favorite movies. Favorite Christmas movies, at least. That's a good one. It's cute. But yeah, Elf is definitely up there. I'm trying to think. We watched... I really actually like the Netflix one, Christmas Chronicles. I think Christmas Chronicles is, like, pretty decent. Blade Dance is free dexterity. Not sure we want 2 of them. I think 1 is acceptable. Cursed Key. We can play it, though. Yeah, I think we can... Right, that's probably like the worst one we could have gotten. Maw Bank also trash. So that was a pretty... Oh, no. We can discard Ride. I mean, I'm not going to keep it if I don't need it. Put a card on the draw pile. Burst Adrenaline. Let's learn that lesson here. Discard Outmaneuver and Catalyst. Getting a text, apparently. Justin Herbert, 44 years old, getting worked out for a potential run with the Colts. How about that? Cool. Good for him. I like that guy. Is he 44? Where does the time go? I mean, honestly, taking the curse here actually isn't that bad. Not a lot of high rolls on our madness so far, unfortunately. But the luck will change. I can feel it coming for the boss fight. I think I want to get some block. Yeah, that was worth it. Okay. If we can make it past the writhing mass, that's a good sign. And it's looking like we're gonna make it. Do we get cursed? No, right? Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Deflect is takeable here. 31 HP. Give me the question mark. I'm tempted to heal. Yeah, because we can just play all of our curses. I know it's still a bad draw. Obtain a rare relic, though. I think we can do this. Okay. Noxious. Well-laid plans, and then I'm gonna gamble it. I mean, big malaise here kind of just ends the fight, pretty much. I mean, I love the bomb, but I mean, I think if you can play -5 strength on the Hexaghost, you just go ahead and do it. And I'll keep the bomb. Yeah. 0 by 6. Okay. Catalyst. We get a little dexterity. I like what we're doing here. Give me the bomb. We will get the bomb out there. Another 0. Draw as many cards as we can. Honestly, you know what? You don't even need madness. Don't even worry about it, because you got bullet time. Okay. We will get the benefit of a rare relic here. I cannot imagine us losing this. Huge burst bouncing flask against the Hexaghost. You love to see it. And you can just let these go. I mean, I'll take a piercing whale, I guess. Card on the draw pile. Give me Slice, then give me a Dagger Throw, just ditch it. Prepared. I don't think we need another Prepared. And this is totally fine. This is totally fine. This run isn't a lock yet, but it's not bad. I don't really need to play these cards, but we'll do it. The Torii. 5 or less unblocked attack damage becomes 1. That's a nice get. I think Reflex is definitely worth it. I think we discard enough to take advantage of that. Terror. Thinking ahead. Lots of draw here. I'm just going to risk ditching all the curses. We can do something here. Slice. Deflect. Can play the Noxious. I'm okay with the Madness. I think that's fine. Let's get some kunai popping. And then let's get some extra energy next turn. 30 damage. I'll go with that first. Yeah, that's not bad. Bullet time, definitely not bad. Discard the bomb, I think, and choke. I like the bomb, though. Discard Predator. You know what? No, just because you like the bomb does not make it the right play. Let's do the mature thing. Okay, we take a little damage here. I mean, burst 4 malaise is pretty good. But we'll do a lighter malaise in exchange for some powers. Keep piercing whale. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling good. Feeling like we got a chance at this one. Piercing whale, dash. Not sure that I should have, well, that worked out okay. We get to keep burst for next turn. I think we're okay just holding here. We gotta watch out if I can keep 2 cards. I forgot about that, because there is a chance that that happens here. Because we get the upgrade from Warp Tongs. Setup. I don't think I want setup. An upgraded Blade Dance. I think I'll take an upgraded Blade Dance. We are fighting an elite. Do we want to fight him now or later? Shop. Ooh. Let's go. Let's get it really aggressive again. This has worked every time, right? Okay. All right. Thinking ahead. We can discard here. So let's just drop this guy back. Not really the cards I wanted. I'm going to gamble this one. That's a little better, I think. We get a free Blade Dance. We should play that first. Because we do get the extra block and we get the kunai pop. And we could get one more potentially. So let's think about that too. 2 cards to discard. I don't think Piercing Whale is crucial. I don't think we need 2 dash. You know what? I think Piercing Whale is good enough. Yeah. Free dash. It's malaise. The guy is going to be around a little longer. And if we can use the fire potion, I keep saying it, we just haven't had a great chance to use it. But I will do it if we get a good chance here. What's burst adrenaline? Yeah, I like this a lot. What's bullet time? Blade dance. I will go ahead and put the extra poison on this guy. And I think next turn we got a shot. I mean, we can definitely use the potion. And I will use the potion. An extra burn. Not what I wanted to see there. I'm going to do 59 damage. I would love to keep Lizard Tail. Don't think we need outmaneuver. Can we do it? We can just discard both of those. 17. I think that is going to be worth it. Probably should have done the math there. It looks like we might have had it anyway, but what are you going to do? I don't do the math. What are you going to do? The math. 14 HP going against the Reptomancer seems a little tough. A card on top. Let's go with Rye. It doesn't matter. We're going to draw it here. Draw 2. Just ditch both of these again. Piercing Whale becomes free. 1 damage. We can tank all of this. And we can start to farm some energy here. Ooh. No way. We can't do any damage. And we don't have Noxious out. Oh my gosh. It's a big... Wow. That might have been one of the lowest rolls of all time. Dude, we're gonna die again. Oh, Everyone's thinking it. Believe in something, people. Let's get rid of these. I still think we can do this. Okay. Get a little extra energy. All right. We can do this. Burst bouncing flask, maybe? It's gonna be close, man. It's gonna be close. I don't know. 34. We do have a piercing whale here, though. I think you gotta do it like this. Don't think we need the bomb. Malaise. You can piercing a whale, and then you can malaise. Oh, I think we lost. Oh. Wow. I'm gonna be honest. We just had that one draw where we did no damage. We didn't have Noxious out there. Man, that was a long run. We went so far too. That's a heartbreaker. I'm gonna go again. I'm doing it. I'm having too much fun puzzling these out. I thought that was a good run. I can't believe it. I thought that was such a strong run. Give me the common relic. Nunchucks are fine. So every 10 attacks will get energy. So we want to, you know, going back to our usual, what is it? Blade dance is good here for sure. I feel like we've seen the double attack on these guys way more frequently. Maybe that's just a thing. Might just be a thing at this point in the Ascensions. Normal enemies are tougher. I mean, that's been here for a while, though. I feel like we've seen it more often in the past, like, couple Ascensions. Okay. All right. Fun's over. We gotta get back to business here. I can't decide if I was the catalyst of that L. Should I have gone the other way? Maybe I shouldn't have challenged the double. I honestly don't even think that really broke us, though. I'm gonna remove a strike and let's take more attacks. And I'll try to buy an attack, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I think a sucker punch and a sneaky strike are both fine. Those are both fine. Now, we'd love a little discard here. We get a little more gold. I'm going to rest, and I'll take the double upgrade. Neutralize, a good upgrade. You'll notice my second run's always... Oh, we got a burning elite up there. The double fire, though. Let's see how this fight goes, and we'll talk about it. Ditch that. We're going to take 1 damage here, but we probably win this with only 1. Nice. Let's see what we get. Adrenaline. Do we beat a Burning Elite with no other cards? Sucker Punch, Neutralize, Slice, Sneaky Strike. I'm going to try it. I'll upgrade... I actually think I'm going to upgrade Sucker Punch. 2 weak probably helps us through that. Pantograph is good. Let's go for another upgrade, and I'll do a Sneaky. We have some moves. Honestly, a regular combat's probably not too bad here. Because I think we actually won a card reward. And you know what? Let's hydrate. Maybe the dehydration got to me. Feels better. Feels right. Adrenaline. Okay. Okay. Dexterity, and what do we like? I think a Quick Slash is not my favorite card, but I think it's worth it in this case. think we got a shot at these guys. I think adrenaline's fine. Could also throw out the Dex potion. Didn't really think about that, to be honest with you. Probably something to consider. I know I left it a little on the table there, but we'll play it now. It's gonna be a long fight. We need to block as much as we can. We gotta do 7 damage to this guy. We can do it. And I will do it like this. Okay, I think we get through this. And that means no more burning elites, and we get the pantograph boost here. So let's not be too upset about where we're going here. I actually think this run's got a little bit of potential. I'll discard and... yeah, that's fine. I guess I actually probably shouldn't have discarded there, if we're being totally honest, but... I have a question. Why are my defense doing 10 block? Are some of them upgraded, maybe? Yeah, so some of them were upgraded. Okay, so I probably hit it in, like, the burning, like, fire event. Alright, we gotta do 13 damage. That seems like an achievable goal. Ceramic fish, not the transformative relic I was looking for there. I'll take a dagger spray. This is me getting hyped up. There we go. Adrenaline me. Quick slash. Strike, strike. And a strike. What are we up against again? We got the Guardian. I'm a little concerned. The Dex potion would have been good for sure. Let's see what we can get here. Actually, Noxious, probably good. I'll take a Noxious. I think that helps us against this particular Act 1 boss. Pantograph, so let's go ahead and upgrade Noxious. Here we go. We gotta do 3 damage. Very achievable. Actually, we gotta do 12, but still, not bad. Probably exactly what we were looking for there. Get the poison stacking. I'm gonna leave adrenaline in the mix. I think we want like, a little boost on a future turn. I almost never do that. I'll take a little bit of damage to keep the weak on this guy a few more turns. I feel like we have a pretty good chance to get through this one. Probably should pay attention to the nunchucks a little bit more. That's okay. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold. Same principle there. It does seem like we're slightly low on the block, but not horrible. A little more so than I would like to be, I think. But the poison stacking, we're 77 HP. This feels like a fight we probably are going to win. I think. Flipping him pretty consistently. And end our turn and It's me clapping. Good job, us. Good job, team. The Gambler's Brew. I like a corpse explosion. We don't have like a tremendous amount of AoE. Pantograph? I'll take the coffee dripper. I'll try it. It's a scary thought. It is aggressive. I kind of like this right path a little bit. We got the champ again. You know what? I think when you don't have a way to heal... Jeez, no defense there, though. But we do get the weak. And there's all of our defense. Good. Got them all on the wrong turn. Perfect. You'll love to see that. Probably just need a little draw. Don't blame the game for your poor draws. You got to set up your deck accordingly. And honestly, that could have gone worse. Could have gone a lot worse. Distilled Chaos. I think I'm okay. I think I'm going to take another Noxious. I like it. This guy's always difficult. I'm going to ditch that defend. Play... He's not weak, so you can weaken. There we go. We probably need like a big block card. That seems like something we're maybe in the market for. Chipping away. Can no longer rest. You can get through the avocado with minimal damage. I mean, that's always a pretty good test. I might have even said that last time we played. It's a good litmus test for all of you chemistry fans out there. Blade Dance is takeable. We are lacking block. There's one. That's something. Starting to wonder if this coffee dripper is looking a little scary, but not done yet. I think we have a shot to take out the Centurion. We don't have the relics that we had last round, though. I feel like the relics we had last time were really strong. Another heal. That's a lot. Hold on, but you do have this option. 81. So yeah, we get there. We do get there. Oh, the block goes away anyway, so we're good. Ghost in a Jar, always nice. Piercing Whale, I'm counting that as a block card. Let's go. Give me the bites. We need some sustain, and that is sustain. Do we risk Rive? We do have a shop up ahead. Ooh, that is it. If that last run had a low roll, that was about as high. The highest of highs. The highest of highs and the lowest of lows. And let me tell you, my dad used to tell me, before I had kids, that parenting is the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. And isn't that true for Slay the Spire, too? Oh, man. Those two are equivalent in my eyes. Being a good father to my children and playing Slay the Spire. What do we want to do here? Is it crazy to think that I want to upgrade to like a defend? Let's go Adrenaline. We're playing that every time we get it, so let's make sure it's good. I now think we just head towards the shop with a nice little handful of gold. That's a pretty good turn. If we get in a really tough situation, you pop Ghost in a Jar, but I don't think we're quite there yet. We can definitely do that, and we can get a bite in there. Now start chomping on them. Having snakes for dinner tonight. Three is an acceptable amount when you have bites in the deck. We have 4, so we can play a bite. So even though we have the poison, play your bites. And let them go down. Okay. By the way, I didn't say it, but Mango is a great get there. We just gave up a bunch of HP and got a bunch right back. So I'm happy to have it. I think we're good on those. Ooh, match keep. Dash backflip. I'd take a Phantasmal Killer. We got Mind Blast. Phantasmal Killer. Another Neutralize is fine. I don't think that was that bad. I don't think we really went Mind Blast, unfortunately. Maybe we cut that. I have half a mind to cut Mind Blast. Sundial, a little more energy. We are going to fight an elite here. We can do 1 cost Mind Blast. Okay. You talked to me. We're keeping it. We'll give it a shot. Let's buy a relic instead. Actually, not bad. All right, this guy's got 11 HP, and we're going to get some poison on him. That's good. Would have been nice to have Corpse Explosion there. It didn't happen. That's okay. Not a critical play. Put a couple of bad cards in there. 9/2. If we get some bites, backflip. Give me some bites. Probably don't have them. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Tools of the trade. Leg sweep is the big block I was talking about. Meat on the bone. I'll take meat on the bone. And now we have a good chunk of sustain. We do 20 damage right out of the gate. I feel like that's actually been pretty good. I'm not the biggest fan of Mind Blast, in case you didn't notice. All right, we've got some weak. We've got plays. We've got some plays. I think a quick slash first. Blade Dance. Blade Dance good for us because it pops nunchucks from time to time. Keeps that counter iterating. 7/3 though is weak. That guy's done. Take a hit here. I mean, I think you keep popping bites if you can. It's going to be a little tight. You got to do 34. Can you get there? We can get nunchucks to pop, though. Just barely. I was really considering Ghost in a Jar, but we got there. The aggressive play style. Mummified Hand is good. Do we discard enough? I think no. In fact, we only discard with Dagger Throw and Survivor. Card draw. Let's not underrate the card draw. Kind of happy to have our Ghost in a Jar for this fight, potentially. And now, call me insane. That may not have been the best play, but I will go with Ghost in a Jar here. And let's get a little bit of HP back. Get another 10x2, but we do get Leg Sweep, Piercing Wail. That's a nice little combo. Now we got to find a way to punch through the Shelled Parasite. This is where it gets... That's the hard part. Start getting rid of some of that armor. We can poison now. I think we make it through this. I think that we may have a little trouble against our old friend, the champ. We do have Pantograph, so we really just need to get through this. It's kind of the bottom line. Probably should have used Bite there, but we've got this guy in a timer. If we get a Bite here, we'll play it. We do not get it. But we will get a little heavyweight bout against the champ. Was Cloak and Dagger worth it? Not really. I was kind of hoping we'd get another poison option there. It didn't happen. And with that in mind, let's upgrade Noxious Fumes. Maybe that helps us here. We don't have scaling damage as part of the issue. But we do have some scaling poison. And we have some sustain. Yeah, we can definitely play sneaky here and then leg sweep. That keeps us going. I don't even know what I'm looking for with this backflip. I think a bite is fine. We get rid of the Ascender's Bane. All right, here we go. We're rolling against the champ. Keeping him weak. No block here. Not going to play the Piercing Wail, though. I feel like if we don't hold it for the big turns, we're probably in trouble. Another Mind Blast. Somehow Mind Blast has become like our source of damage. Didn't think you'd see that today. We can backflip with this much energy. We can definitely dagger throw. $20 again. Okay, okay. Kunai would go pretty hard here. Quick slash. Actually, leg sweep basically does nothing here, so we want to go like that. Maybe poison a little more. He's going to cleanse it here. Nothing we can do about it. I don't know if we punch through this without dying. 19x2. We do get the Piercing Wail. 9x2. That's probably the best we could have hoped for. We're slowly whittling away. Can we find our way to the end of the champ fight? Yes, I think. We at least get one more turn? One more turn? I probably should have not. I think there's a trophy for finishing with 1 HP. But hey, we're happy to be here. Gosh, Tools of the Trade is just a weak rare to me. It is an auto discard, though. I'll try it. I actually feel like we might be in, like, re-roll all the defense territory. But we have no other way to block. Let's try it. Let's go one more time. Heel hook? Doppelganger. Tactician, choke, die. We need ways to defend ourselves. Frankly, we need ways to do damage too. So like the two biggest things you need are kind of question marks for us right now. Why am I getting... Is Mind Blast innate? It is innate. Okay. That's interesting. That was nice. Got a little free energy there. We can actually get even more by doing this. Gotta play our powers. Let's not forget that. 17 HP to go. We should... Every time we can survive a turn is just another chance for us to get a card that might turn things around. That's the plan. We do not have the firepower we had last time. I think backflip is probably good enough. Corpse Explosion is pretty good here. If we can get it, we do not, and we get a bunch of attacks. But we can knock this guy out, right? Actually, Tools of the Trade is free. Let's not forget that. Okay. Got to play those powers. Tools of the Trade better than I gave it credit for, I think, in this particular case. I'll discard a Dazed. I don't think... I mean, oops, I meant to attack him one time, but accidentally clicked the button. Not what we're looking for there, but we can ditch Tactician. Corpse Explosion, fine. Leg Sweep, fine. It's got 6 spikes, so we can smack him. I can Survivor. Then you can smack him again. You can smack him again even if you want. You can go like that, and you get a little more energy there. And I think you stop there. Let's not get overly aggressive. And you can just end your turn. Okay. Deep breaths, everybody. We're gonna find a way. Who are we even fighting? Don't do Deca again. We didn't even get to throw hands last time. I wonder if Wifey's still eavesdropping. I'm telling you. It's her new habit. Phantasmal Killer. I want a Phantasmal Killer. Honestly, I like Potion Bill, but if we don't have any potions and we really can't afford to fill it up, then I don't think we're getting a whole lot of value there. We could just keep adding cards and hoping that Mind Blast goes kind of crazy. Could happen. I'll pause there. Is there anything we want to cut? Not really. Pretty happy. Well, that's still... Maybe not happy. There is a shop. Only one guaranteed shop, though. Let's take a rare relic. I feel like there's enough rare relics out there that could help us right now that we want to go for that. Six by 6. Yikes. And you know what? I should have played the leg sweep, but we did get the weakness anyway. We have no way to block. That is highly unfortunate. Let's try to bite our HP back if we can. Not a lot of opportunities to do that there. In fact, there were 0 opportunities, and we have 2 bites in there. Maybe a couple of free ones here, though. We got no free ones somehow. Then we got 4 of them. We kind of burned it all back on the damage, though. Yikes. A card to discard, huh? Hear me out. You only play bites unless it's getting close. Try to get as much HP back as we can. None. Guess there's none in the pile, to be fair. We will try one more time. There's like a 1 in 25 chance. Well, no, it's better than that. But, okay, we didn't get it. This guy is dead, so there's nothing we can do about it. In fact, it probably would have been better to take damage and try to get meat on the bone to pop. Threaded Needle's good, though. Well-laid plan's essentially free. Now, can we get some bites going? Got a 1 going there. It's something. Here comes the bad stuff. Keep Sucker Punch. Alright, we've got the dreaded Constrict. Is there anything we can do about that, though? I kind of think the answer to that is no. And we're just going to take 23 damage here. We got meat on the bone, though. Discard Tactician, Adrenaline, Heel Hook. We can do this. We can bite. Backflip. Bite. Neutralize. Not horrible. Give me one more bite. Hold on. Before you do it. 2 HP, 27. We're below 50%. Yes, you go for it. I went through the math, guys. I did it. I've accepted we are at the point where math is going to have to be part of the equation. I'm going to take a terror. I will make Phantasmal free. I would love to make terror free. I think we go to this shop. That is a lot of combat, though. Never mind. We're going to go to this shop. We're going to try to survive an elite fight. Doppelganger, I think, is good enough. Okay, choke for sure. Okay, I mean, we got a little wombo combo going on this turn. We get the hard stop from Ascender's Bane. I don't know, guys. I can't decide if this run is, like, horrendous or, like, secretly passable. I think we can go like this. Kind of feast our way back into relevance here, and maybe give ourselves a chance in that elite fight. We could discard Tactician. Gotta survive one more turn. $60 damage. She's got 13 poison. 7, 14, 21. We can do 34. I think the strength potion is going to be worth it here. Yeah, so we will take no damage here. We have managed to survive the transient. And we get another potion. We only get daggers one way, but it is a power. I'll try it. Free tools of the trade. Makes other cards free. We play that every time now. Choke and slice. We have to fight 2 elites with no way to heal besides what's in our hand, basically. Okay. Should have mind blasted first, but that's only mistake number 10,000 I've made today. That's, can we find a way? I feel like we have clawed our way back. I'm not saying we are like gonna win. I don't think we need piercing. I'm gonna hold adrenaline. I'm gonna hold it again. I'm gonna try that strat. This guy's not taking damage. I don't see any reason to burn through adrenaline there. Die, not critical. Doesn't really matter what we discard there. We do get the block. I'm going to discard Doppelganger. Discard 1. Burn through some of our armor there, though. Don't love that. $27 HP. 15 coming. We can discard Tactician. You can play Piercing Whale. No damage here. Now he's going to die next turn, so we can get a bite off. That's great. If not, then so be it. Backflip me? Heel hook me? Quick slash? Okay, then Mind Blast. I was trying to farm it, guys. You gotta give me some credit. I gave it my best shot. I don't think we want any of these. Smith again. What will help us? Maybe a little more oomph on the leg sweep. An extra turn of weak. And we got the paper crane to help us there. We are beginning to fall. I'm going to ditch Dagger Throw. 321 gold. I could take Frozen Egg and then, like... I took the HP. Sue me. Apply Weak. I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough, because Weak is strong for us now. Let's be smart here. Phantasmal first. Slice, bite, neutralize. Bite, dagger, big mind blast. Okay. Do we survive this guy? Don't know. I don't think it's an automatic loss. We do play quite a few cards. I mean, we got him down to like under 50% here. And we can keep leg sweep. Not close to spinning nunchucks yet. Doppelganger me, and we can pick one card. Tactician, I think. 2 more turns. We'll hold on to Tactician. We will get to discard it. 97 HP. Won't get one shot. That's the good news. We can play Sneaky. We can play Heel Hook. We can play Blade Dance. Hit. Okay. That might be the break you're looking for, people. Yeah, we'll take another Blade Dance. Okay, Shuriken. We have a scaling plan. We can do this now. Now, what is the plan as far as an upgrade? By the way, corpse explosion is about as good as it gets here. Is there any like major great upgrade? I'm going to go for accuracy. The bottom line is we need to play corpse explosion on somebody who has no artifact. That's all it's going to take. And okay, I'm seeing the possibilities. Okay, Donu has no more artifact. We cannot weaken him. We are able to get strength. What do we ditch here? Died? 30's a lot, though. How is it doing 30 damage all of a sudden? When did that happen? We have a little strength. 13 to all enemies? I'll get rid of Slice, I guess? 30 damage? Oh, we have, Phantasmal Killer. Okay. Not going to complain about that. In that case, I mean, now you play it for sure. I think you have to go like this. Okay. The pieces are there. Discard Dagger Spray. Blind Deca. Make that a little worse. Choke. Blade Dance. We cannot quite get there on Nunchucks. We can get a little HP back. I think we make it. And I think this run was definitely worse than the last one. We don't need that. And it's not a feed. It's not a... Oh, wait. Dude, I wanted to bite this guy to death. Nice. Woo! That was a journey. I thought our first one was like a lock, and this one I was like, we might be lucky to make it through the champ. Wow. Wifey, if you're still listening, I hope the Grey's Anatomy doctors aren't banging each other so much. Hopefully they saved someone here because things are looking okay in the Spire. Wow. Well, thanks for hanging in there with me, guys. It seems like I'm more of a 50% kind of guy these days. My win rate is certainly slowly dwindling under the 70% threshold. I think I'm at like 68% right now, but not terrible. Oh, it takes one win on the first try, and I think we'll be right back over it. But hey, your assignment for the week, and I gave the same assignment to Grandma and some of my siblings. Go watch a Christmas movie or a holiday movie with your family. I will ask. I expect you to report back and tell me what you watched, but I will also be participating. I'm going to check out. I'm feeling some Elf this week. I think Elf might be the next one in line for us, but thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed it, hit the like and subscribe button. Definitely enjoying making the videos, so I want to keep going. And I've got a couple of other games in mind, I think. I think I might try a couple that are on my kind of off the beaten path list as we get towards maybe the back quarter of the Spire. But until next time, hopefully some of you guys are coming up on some vacation time. Enjoy it. You know, love your family. Be together. Have a great week. Talk to y'all later. Thanks, guys. Bye.